The Rock shines in this disaster flick set along the infamous San Andreas Fault. With stunning visual effects, excellent action pacing, and The Rock's natural on-screen charisma, San Andreas checks in as one of the better movies in 2015 as just a great straight-up action flick. It might not win a stack of awards, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson delivered the goods again. The critically acclaimed It follows a teenager who finds herself haunted by nightmarish visions and the inescapable sense that something is after her. We've all been there, right? Rotten Tomatoes puts it best: smart, original, and above all, terrifying. It Follows is the rare modern horror film that works on multiple levels and leaves a lingering sting. A tragically ill teenage girl is caught in an uplifting, unlikely romance. Before you ask, no, John Green didn't write this. Me, Earl and Dying Girl is a wonderful story about a couple of teenage indie filmmakers that set off on a quest to make a movie for a girl who'd just been diagnosed with cancer. It's well casted, beautifully written, and all around a solid indie drama. This one took home a fistful of accolades from its festival run and is now delighting audiences across the nation. If you could call it delighting, probably not. Love and Mercy is a dramatisation of Beach Boys singer Brian Wilson and his rise to fame. John Cusack and Paul Dano give great performances in their portrayal of the 60s California rock star. Shot and directed very well, this summer flick about a summer singer is a must-catch. Paddington was on the quiet end of a big film this year, not even breaking the 100 million mark at the domestic box office. But this heartwarming tale of a little bear in a big city delighted audiences and critics alike. Paddington Bear first popped up as a children's book character in the late 50s, and if this film did one thing really well, it was maintaining the bear's charm in this film adaptation. Great for families, but enjoyable by anyone, Paddington holds his own in this year's top films. Every year there seems to be a handful of movies made specifically for the awards run. Biopics tend to lead the charge in this category, like last year's Stephen Hawking biopic, but this Martin Luther King film was leagues above the award race fluff. Selma is a great reminder of the struggle that the civil rights movement was, and still is, and with David Oyelowo's perfect picture representation of the Doctor, is sure to stand some tests of time. A bit of a sleeper on this list, Slow West is a modern western that infuses thriller action with the tried and true western stylings. The West is rough in this Michael Fassbender flick. It's no True Grit, but it gets the job done and cures whatever western or action hankering that you might have lingering around. Easily a candidate for one of the best movies of the year, let alone so far, Mad Max blends George Miller's classic lone wolf action story with a modern movie magic. What results is a visually striking film with breathtaking action and breakneck speeds. Mad Max Fury Road is a great example of what the modern action movie should aspire to be. Pixar shows us once again what consistency looks like. With the exception of a couple of outliers, Pixar movies tend to bring the heat quite consistently. The emotional heat, that is. Inside Out continues that tradition of heartfelt sentiment weaved into cute storytelling. Easily the best animated feature to come out of this year so far, and one of the better Pixar flicks of all time, ranking right up there with Toy Story. Ex Machina came out of nowhere with a relatively unknown cast, directed and written by Alex Garland. Garland weaves science fiction and ethical theory well into this sci-fi thriller. With the world on the cusp of creating artificial intelligence, programmer Caleb Smith, played by Domhnall Gleeson, travels to the estate of the reclusive Nathan Bateman, played by Oscar Isaac, to discover how intelligent AI truly can be. Ex Machina is a bit of a thinker, but will keep you on the edge of your seat throughout. Sounds quite good. I might go and watch it now.